Hey everyone, as you can read from the title, I actually did get the movie. Um, I put it on my wish list on Amazon, and I found it at a store for 16 bucks, so I decided to pick it up. It's actually a really decent movie. I liked it. It's better than the first one, better acting than the first one, surprisingly. I thought it was good acting, but here it is. Jingles the Clown. Got it for 16 bucks, brand new. Um, Pretty much, this is a semi-sequel to Mr. Jingles. The reason I say semi is because it's the same exact plot as the first one, just done in a different way. Instead of it being a party at a house, this TV show is supposed to be like a Ghost Hunters ripoff. Is going to the Mr. Jingles house because it's supposedly haunted by the ghost of Mr. Jingles. And come to find out it is. Mr. Jingles in this one is a lot more perverse. I'll get into the details in a bit. But let's start off with why I thought the acting was good. For low budget, I've seen Sick, which sucked. Mr. Jingles, which the acting, it was bad, but I could stand it. Like, I can watch Mr. Jingles for laughs. It is actually a good movie in my opinion, but I know how bad it is, so don't be coming to me saying, "Oh man, how can you like that movie? It's so bad." It's bad, but in my opinion, it's also a pretty good low-budget horror film. And I love Killer Clown, so why wouldn't I like Mr. Jingles? The reason I don't like Sick is because I thought the acting was atrocious. I thought the plotline was just plain dumb, which Mr. Jingles had a pretty dumb plotline too, but they worked with it. And everybody constantly complains about the budget. When you watch a low-budget film, you're supposed to go into it for the fun of it. Not for, oh my god, high-quality acting. Oh my god, great special effects. Now, that's not what these films are about. They're not about getting awards or whatever. They're just purely for fun. And I think Jingles the Clown is a really fun movie to watch. Check it out. Anyways, now to get into the characters, who I liked, who I disliked. Oh, and before I forget, the worst actress in the film is the person who plays Angie. Ugh. That acting grosses me out. Mr. Jingles, like I said, played by a different person, and he did a damn cool job at it too. John Anton is his name. He definitely deserves some credit. There's the back. Try to get a picture of him in there. Don't know if you can see him. There he is. Don't go into this looking for gore. There is gore in it, but this one, it gets an unrated, uncut special edition. Pretty much, if it is unrated, I guess it's for the perversity that's in it. I'll start talking about the perversity after I get done talking about the characters. We've got the character of Angie. Good character. I like the character. I just don't like the actor. The actress playing her. I thought she did a terrible job. We got somebody named JB. The guy who plays him is a pretty good actor. I wish I remembered his name. We've got a bitch. I can't remember her name. But her real name is Virginia something. She is the total bitch, and she gets the best death scene out of the whole movie. The character of Sam, she's pretty cool. She's the nice, kind type of. She's just there to be nice and do the camera work and whatever. There's a couple more characters. I can't think of their names off the top of my head. There's this one character, and his name is the most generic name I've ever heard. Guy. That's his name. G-U-Y. Guy. He's apparently supposed to be the psychic. Oh, I can see something in my future. Oh, there's great evil in our presence. I like how he does. He gets it good. The characters, you'll either like them or you'll hate them. I personally liked them. I liked all the characters. I just didn't like the actress who played Angie. My favorite character, I'd have to say, Mr. Jingles himself. I definitely loved Mr. Jingles. And it says he's back like you've never seen him before. He is very different from the first Mr. Jingles. Like I said, he's more perverse, and now I'm about to talk about how he's perverse. He loves killing little kids, not as much as he loves killing adults. So the first thing you get, he's got a hammer in his hand, and he's like, "Hey kids, I'm gonna show you how to make a manor. First, you need a hammer. Next, you need a mommy." And then he bashes the person's head in. And whereas that's not perverse to most people, it might be perverse to some. Like, he actually says, "Do you hate your mommy? I hate my mommy." And I'm just like, why I'm laughing at that, I do not know. I guess I have a sick sense of humor. And Mr. Jingles doesn't talk like that through the whole film, so don't be thinking that he's actually got a scratchy voice like. So, anyways, here's how he's perverse. When he kills a person, he likes to hump them. Yes, he likes to hump his victims. And he crushes a guy's spine. He cuts a girl's head off. I'm going through the deaths, if you're not paying attention. He cuts a guy's skull from the mouth. He cuts off the top of the skull with a shovel, so that's pretty cool. He kills a girl with a pickaxe. Just bam, bam, bam. So there's a lot more death than in the first one, so I really enjoyed that. But as far as gore goes, there's not as much as the first one had, but the gore that's in it is better. Which do I like more? If I'm going for better acting, I'd have to say Jingles the Clown. If I'm going for kills, I'd have to say Jingles the Clown. If I'm going for comedy, Mr. Jingles. Because that one made me laugh so hard I thought I was going to puke and die. Definitely check out Mr. Jingles if you want a good laugh. And if you want to have a good time just watching a cheesy brand, low-budget horror film, check out Jingles the Clown. My favorite line out of the whole movie is probably the first line you hear Jingles say. Well, not the first line, but one of the first lines when he says, "How to make a mammer." I thought that was pretty funny. His overall appearance is pretty damn cool. I like it. In the first one, he was a demon with sharp teeth, a deformed nose, wrinkles around his eyes and nose. He had yellow eyes. And I'm not talking about the cover. The cover for Mr. Jingles is so... That should not be the cover. He doesn't look like that in the movie. If you want to see what he looks like, look at the back of the case. That's how he looks in the movie. I plan on getting Mr. Jingles on DVD, but I should have bought it when I was down where I bought this, because they had it, but I didn't want to spend all my money on Mr. Jingles. So, yeah. This film, I'm going to get a lot of hate for this one. But I'm going to give it, it's my opinion, so don't be judging me on my opinion. Everybody has their own opinion, and this one's mine. I'd have to give it an 8 out of 10. The reason being, it was fun to watch, and I wasn't disappointed with it. And the ending was an actual ending. It set itself up for a sequel, so we might be getting a Jingles 3. Apparently, Mr. Jingles is an unofficial sequel to Sick. It was originally called Too Sick, and I checked it out on Amazon. They wanted $24.99 for it, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna pay that much for Mr. Jingles. And plus, Too Sick is PG, but Mr. Jingles is rated R. So if you want the full experience, get Mr. Jingles. The overall atmosphere, like the fact that this one takes place in Mr. Jingles' house this time around, is really freaking awesome, and you get to hear what Mr. Jingles' actual name is. And I like what it says on the back. Mr. Jingles is back, and now he's really pissed off. So definitely check out Jingles the Clown if you're a Killer Clown fan. And I'll catch you later. 8 out of 10. Check it out.